it's really windy out today, but I'm getting ready. I have purple dead nettle growing all throughout my yard. I love it. My yard just gives me so many medicinal plants, and a lot of people, just don't know. I mean, that these are edible. Dandelions are edible, violets are edible, wild onions are edible. So we have so much stuff growing in our yard. And the fact that people just treat their yard with chemicals for perfect grass is just not my my style. Okay, I like for nature to take its course. I use no pesticides in my garden, lawns, anything. They contain antioxidants. I'm going to harvest them. I've actually got a tincture going, but I'm wanting to make a tea, and I'll tell you why. But these are high in antioxidants, so they are anti-inflammatory. Can help with diabetes, heart disease, cancer, seasonal allergies. It has antibacterial and antiviral properties. So this would be good for a sore throat or strep throat. It's also helps with the temperature. But if you can make a tea and gargle, with this every couple of hours, if you have something like that going on, it could probably help you. These are high in vitamin C, fiber, and the reason I am getting these is because they are high in iron. The leaves are high in iron. I'm trying to see if that's a bug. I don't know if that's a bug on that one. My mother is fighting cancer, and she has low hemoglobin. So her iron levels are low. This typically goes hand in hand with cancer because the tumors take up the iron. So I have a hard time getting her to eat spinach and drink her juices that I make for her. So I'm going to try an herbal tea. And I do know I did make a goldenrod tincture for her, and she used it up fairly quickly. So I have a tincture of these going as well to try to get her iron levels back up, because when you have low iron, you have low energy. Iron, your hemoglobin is responsible for the oxygen transport in your red blood cells. So, having low iron can make you feel fatigued, lightheaded, dizzy, and it's really not good because they could actually pass out and fall and hurt themselves. So I'm cooking stuffed bell peppers for my parents tonight and my husband. Usually when I cook for me and my husband and my mom, my dad, and my stepmother. So we're going to do stuffed bell peppers tonight, and I'm going to make some of this tea for her, and I also have her some juice made up. It takes her forever to drink the juice, so maybe she'll drink the tea quicker than the juice. So that is what we are doing with this. And I want to add in here. This has anti-inflammatory properties, but like I was saying in some other videos, I do have seasonal allergies. I've had them my whole life. But how this would help you with your seasonal allergies is not only the anti-inflammatory properties, but these have pollen, and like I said, the bees love these things. So it's like a nature's vaccine is what it is. Like when you ingest this orally, it helps build your immunity to it when it tries to get into your mucous membranes, your nasal cavities, and your eyes. So that's how really the herbs work for allergies like that. Goldenrod is good for fall allergies, and I love goldenrod because it's just amazing. We use it for a lot of things. I actually did a video last year on goldenrod, and I have used goldenrod all winter long, and it did really help with my fall allergies. So I'm going to get enough of this to make some tea today, and while it's blooming, I need to get enough so I can dehydrate some and have it just on hand for its other properties as well. But like I said, the two main reasons where I'm gathering this is for my seasonal allergies and my mother's cancer. So we'll make some tea. I've gathered a pretty hefty bowl here. So I'm going to take it inside, wash it off in some water and hydrogen peroxide. That's how I disinfect, just to kill any insects that might be on there. I'm going to make some tea with the fresh, and I'm also going to dehydrate some. I mean, it is just growing everywhere in abundance for me right now. So I could definitely, look, it's just all, that's in my garden. And like I said, I don't use any pesticides on my yard. That is so pretty. Look at that. Aww. Look at our medicinal babies. It is growing all around underneath this tree. Back there is my compost pile. Moving on around, I've got it growing around this flower bed. Look, it's growing all through my yard. I just have patches of it everywhere. I should gather some of this stuff and sell it. I mean, my friends and my family tell me this stuff all the time. And look, I've got dandelions that are coming up. Yay. But I did sell some pine needle that I had gathered to just some of my friends and stuff that I went to high school with. But as far as kind of doing it on a massive scale, I have not. So maybe that's something I will. These are pretty back here. I'm going to gather some of these because they all just look, oh yeah, those look really good. So, look, the purple. When we have purple vegetables, leaves, they contain anthocyanins, which helps us fight cancer, heart disease, diabetes, or chronic illnesses, and inflammation. Anthocyanins are in elderberries. They're in your eggplants, your purple peppers, your purple kale, sweet potatoes. So this stuff is really good for you. Look, I've got it going all down through there. I have it everywhere. So real quick, because some things I just kind of take for granted that people know, but when you are getting your purple dead nettle, you want to get the best flowers, which right now are in abundance. But like this one, obviously, you don't want to pick that one to use for your teas or your medicines. Here's one that's kind of faded out. That's not the best one. This one, you don't want that type stuff. This one's a good one, got flowers, leaves, everything. It looks really pretty. So those are the types of flowers that you want. So I'm back here. I'm going to check this out. This is like my wild garden. Last year I had a lot of dandelion up through here, and this is kind of just where I throw my extra plants and just see if they grow. I think I got a couple tomatoes from here last year. Plus, it gives the critters maybe something, because see, I've got trees here. My neighbors do. So it really gives the critters something to snack on that will maybe keep them out of my bigger bed, because they will. They'll get your stuff.